Hi, my name's Fred, and your name's Jim, and together we will conquer Minecraft.
What up guys, this is Mark here, and I'm bringing you another Mcpvp, not Hunger Games, but Hardcore Games. And today we thought we'd do a sort of team of 3 game, which I haven't done yet. It's one thing I love doing. I'm here with the Grill and the Snail in this game, and we all decided that we'd be potion kits because we thought Witchcraft and go for it, really OP kind of stuff, so this game, to someone to take out a team like doing this, I'd be very, very surprised because it's such an OP way of doing. So basically it entails myself, as you can clearly see, as a Urgle, which obviously just give you strength, which is one of the most OP kits in the game, which in itself is enough. And then the Snare or Poncha is playing as a Scout, which gives you 3 speed pots, which do regen, so you can get them back. And then, of course, the Skrill is playing as a Chemist, which gives you a Poison pot, Weakness pots, and a instant damage pot, which again regenerates. I was the only pot one that didn't regenerate, but obviously that'd be extremely OP if my pots also regenerated. Anyway, so we set off to look for the first man, and the first guy we come across is sort of in a big pile of goodies, in other words soup. It looks like he might have killed a few people. He's raiding. It could have been a tank. He might have been a tank, so we need to be careful that if he killed one of us, then the others were probably going to go as well. So we need to just be careful. So first of all, we start comboing him. Anyway, he starts on the run. We think he's just going to keep going on the run. So, you just keep comboing him through here. He continues through the run, and when he stops here, this guy's pretty good at souping. He could hardly get any hits on us, however, because he, was trying to concentrate on 3 swords of people hitting him. And we get him into this small pond here. Snail keeps comboing him. I get him from behind. He carries on souping. A very, very good souping, I must say, especially against 3 people. There's only 2 of us were taking him on at this point. Anyway, a great fight from him. So basically we went and got stuff, and we went back to where we left the stuff because we thought we might have left some soup. It turned out we hadn't left much at all, really. So we just made sure we got everything and then set off on the next dude. Anyway, so running through, and we come across Boba Fett, or his name's Jip Enzo, I believe. And anyway, I decided to just jump straight across and think about going for it. The other guys decided to stop me because they thought, well, not worth it without potting, also on my own, a bit stupid. So anyway, we carry on. He just took off, so we ran after him. Squirrel carried on tracking him, and we also got another guy, and we so decided, you know what, we're going to spend ages. So we speed potted and just went for it, just running right through the swamp. Speed potting, fantastic, great fun. Anyway, and eventually we do find them, and we do find that Boba Fett is going for someone called Goldie. We decided to strength pot just in case if they both tried to take us all on, because we don't want any risk. So we got speed and strength. That's why I used my first pot, and we just go in. Boba Fett and Goldie is a Viking. He dies straight away, going for Jip Enzo, and he goes as well. So anyway, we decided to just pick up the stuff, get what we can, and then obviously we'd take off for the next guy. So got all the soup, go off, and I see these two already see another guy, and without even waiting for me, they just go straight in while we've still got strength and just take him out easy. Obviously, this is such an OP thing. I wasn't expecting most people to be able to combat us. However, surprisingly, people can be as good as souping. Anyway, next guys, we come across this pyramid here, and we found 2 guys in this pyramid, and we were obviously assuming that they had taken this pyramid for themselves, got all the stuff, so we thought, right, we've got to take out these guys. Could have diamonds, gold, armor, iron armor, whatever, great find, get some armor. So we dropped down stealthily as possible, and then we decided to go in. The squirrel throws a weakness pot straight away just to make sure, and we get in there. Both of them were mining. I don't think they were ready for us that much. So anyway, I took out this guy. He had a diamond sword, which sounded fantastic. I fell and failed a little bit there. Anyway, so we got into their cave. Turned out they were cooking quite a bit. Had a bit of gold as well. So I decided that we should use the gold, and so I decided to make some golden apples, which, although it's very rare to be used in these sort of Hunger Games, so you have soup, but I decided to make a couple anyway. And then we just continued to mine out some more iron and get us a bit of armor. We managed to, I think, scrape enough for I think me and the squirrel got a chest plate each, plus iron boots, and then the snail just stuck with a gold chest plate. I'm not too certain on whether he got boots, but he might have done anyway. We tire out, completely forget about the fact that he can't get out as well as us. So we tower out, and we have to wait up top for just a little while, just for the snail to catch up with us. Obviously, I don't know whether he was cooking a bit more iron or whatever. So we were just checking out our items, make sure we have everything absolutely dandy. Got my diamond sword right there. Wait for the snail. Anyway, we decided to get ready, eat up, all sorts of things. Have to keep waiting. Slow as they are, snails. Anyway, although that's why we gave him the scout pot. Anyway, he comes out here, and then obviously we take off for the next guy. Now, the next guy we come across is in a crevice, and it turns out to actually have full iron. And we were thinking about going in. We were trying to make our plan about what we're going to do. We're right here. So we come to this place, you know, I'll just have a quick peek over, see him, and then suddenly I get attacked from behind right about now. I thought it was a snail at first, but it turns out a guy in full iron, and you know, so we decided that we would pot, and so that's my second Urgle pot going down, and so me and Poncha just take up here to go after him, and then the squirrel is going to stay here just to make sure that the other guy stays in the crevice. Anyway, this guy just seems to be sitting there. I'm surprised he didn't try to take us on, although I don't think he knew what kits we were, but he obviously thought the team of 3 probably know it. So anyway, with the speed pot, it was pretty easy to catch up with him. Anyway, another guy in full iron runs right past him. He goes after him, but we try and take on the guy we came for. The other guy runs off, and the squirrel, in fact, goes back and takes him on in a second. Now, we combo this guy in the cave, and the squirrel at this moment in time tells us that he's actually fighting that guy, and so we're both taking on these 2 guys in full iron. Absolute combo the hell. You know, Poncha comes in, you know, we've both got strength, so fair play to him. He's done quite well. An absolute amazing takeout there. I go back for the squirrel to make sure he's okay, make sure no one else takes him out, but he took out the other guy and got iron for himself. Go out to check. Turns out he was actually already back where we were, so I came back. He had full iron, gave me a helmet, got almost full iron each. And then we again set off for the next guy, make sure we got all our stuff we need. We left some soup there because we had so much already. Then we found a little village over here that no one had seemed to have touched, so we just got a bit of extra carrots. Check the blacksmith. I think we might have got some TNT from the blacksmiths, which was kind of handy. So we went back to the guy in the crevice we left, and he was still there, surprisingly. He hadn't got out. Anyway, we thought about it, and we thought, right, let's drop TNT on him. But then we thought, you know what, we're going to waste the TNT, or we might just risk, you know, all sorts of things just trying to go in there. So we thought we'll take him out of the feast. There's 3 of us. Still got 1 more strength pot. We'll save it for the feast. And so we just take off, absolutely leave him. We don't bother potting because we want to save all our pots for the feast. As soon as we get to the feast, we got a bit confused because it was actually a flat feast. So we couldn't tell where it was, and it would turn out to be here anyway. So we worked it out because feasts normally spawn a bit higher than normal. You know, we waited here for a while, and squirrel and snails pots spawned back in. So that means they had extra pots, like so many speed and damage pots. So we said speed just for the sake of it. Then here comes one guy, but then we don't see there's 2 others behind him. So we think, right, let's use the 1 more strength. Go. So we go in for them straight off. We didn't really have a plan of attack for this method, which was kind of silly, to be honest. Someone monked me straight off, a bit stupid. I didn't even realise for a few seconds, so I had to get my diamond sword back out and came back in. Then I saw that the snail had been comboed by 2, so I decided to combo on this guy, try and help him out a bit. Then we both take out this guy, keep comboing him, trying to re-soup, and he goes. I go back for this dude. I think Snail went to help the other guy. I keep comboing this dude, and you know, he keeps souping back. You know, he tries to run. I think he has to re-soup. He goes, and then I go in for the next guy. I think he came out. I don't think he's part of it. He tried to burn me, but unfortunately on the feast it does not work when it first spawns. So he absolute fail, and I comboed the hell of him, and he's gone. Last guy, obviously, felt kind of sorry for him. This guy I have to give a good respect to. Excellent play. He has very good souping skills, as we all had strength, speed. I managed to drop my sword because I was trying to practice my drop souping. Don't judge me, because trust me, I've only just started, so you know, tell me how you think I'm doing on it. But anyway, so we keep going for this guy. You know, I think he's concentrating on trying to re-soup because obviously, you know, 3 guys, strength, speed, comboing him. Oh, I almost died there. You know, I just thought I was too relaxed with the fact that there was 3 of us. So, you know, I played it a bit stupid there, to be honest. But anyway, these 2 both take him out, and we raid the feast. So, you know, we've won the feast, absolutely amazing, completely happy with ourselves. Obviously, you know, using this strategy, it was, you know, almost too easy. I think, especially with team of 3 as itself is an OP thing to do. And then to actually have the pots intertwined with that, speed, strength, plus damages to other players, it is absolutely unreal. So anyway, we just rack up here, get a bit of diamonds. You know, we're pretty fair, to be honest. We stay quite fair, get the right sort of stuff. Make sure we've got everything, and then get the food especially, because that's the one thing you do need. Blow the feast up, and then we went off. Now, we came across this mini feast because we decided we wanted to get some enchantments before we go off for the last few guys. So, you know, I got sharpness on my sword, Squirrel got sharpness, I think, and then Poncho actually got knockback. But anyway, this guy in full iron comes, think, right, this is probably one of the last threats we've got. You know, probably not going to be too much problem unless he's a hacker or whatever. But anyway, try to boost us there. And this guy just keeps on running. You know, go for him. You know, obviously I do feel sorry for him because I can't imagine he'd have much chance in this, to be honest. I just let the squirrel and now have a go at him. We just keep comboing this guy. You know, I stayed too chilled on this, to be honest. I kind of felt sorry for him. Squirrel knocks him into a crevice, just goes down, and just actually he fell from the fall damage, so it didn't matter. And that was that. So the next thing was, I think we decided that we just ended up going on and carrying on with getting enchantments. So we just went away and got some more sheep, etc. So last guy was a LOL champ. Now, LOL champ was talking to us throughout the game. We always thought he might have had a trap for us or something that was going to take us out. So, you know, we're a bit paranoid about this, obviously, because, you know, Endermage, fisherman traps, anything like that can just ruin the whole game for you. You know, that's the great thing about traps. You know, it's a good thing to help noobs out as well. You know, it's don't call it noobish, actually. It is a strategy and it works. If it wins you the game, to me, it is. Anyway, we come across this mini feast completely in the air. We were like, well, either this is absolutely random as hell, or this is an amazing trap that we're not seeing here. So we decided to just go up to this mini feast. Took us a while. We kept going up and down this thing because we kept thinking, oh, we don't have enough dirt. Oh dear, Squirrel, we don't have enough dirt. Oh no, get this dirt, get that, that'll work. Okay, we'll put that up. Oh, we need one more block. I ate my golden apple. I didn't know I'd give you 2 extra hearts, actually. That was quite cool, but obviously I only get it for a small amount of time. I should have saved it, really. But although we didn't really, to be honest, need it until the next fight. So we get onto this mini feast, just get a poison pot or 2, get back down, and then we decide to go for this last guy. But anyway, we need to wait for Poncho. I think we had to wait for him for a while because he kept trying to get an enchantment. You know, we really wanted to go down for this guy quick. So anyway, we just wait around here for a bit. I think Pet gave me a poison pot there, so I can use that later when we fight or against the guy we're going for. So anyway, we go there expecting a quite a big trap, because obviously no one just sits there unless you're not thinking about what you're doing. So we thought, you know, we were expected for anything, could be anything. Normally traps work in team of 2s, but anyway, we go down nonetheless for this guy deep in the caves. Weren't sure what we were going to come across. Keep going. You know, just come down, and we find him eventually. I think we dig far enough, takes ages, finally find his hole. Get in, we were very cautious, just make sure there's no lava, nothing that's going to take us out. You know, Squirrel just continues, go down straight off. It turns out he hasn't really got a trap going for us. I think it was just meant to put us in lava. I think his poor guy didn't really know what he's doing, quite a sort of beginner. You know, he put down lava. I don't think he realised that lava pours slower than water, so I think he was planning to get us in lava, but fortunately for him, it didn't work. So anyway, we continue and just get out of this blooming deep cave that we went so far down to get this guy. And then, of course, the last thing was for us to fight. So we decided what we would do is we'd go away, and we could go away, get, you know, any other enchantments quick you wanted, anything such as that. We thought, right, and then as soon as the pit gets announced for the 5-minute mark, we would then be allowed to fight or wait for the pit or do whatever. So, you know, pretty simple. I decided, right, well, I could do with another enchantment on my chest maybe. So I went away back to the mini feast because, well, that's obviously where the enchantment table was. Kill some sheep off, just got an enchantment quick. And on my chest, I think, as I recall, I think I got just protection 1, which obviously pretty standard stuff. It could be a lot worse, to be honest. So went for the mini feast, got my chest done, yeah, protection 1, got that sorted, and then the pit got announced, so I said, let the killing commence, let's do it. So I went straight off, tracking the squirrel, and came across, and I think I'd then, I don't know, I got intertwined, lost the target, and I think I came across the snail, so I decided to go him first. I think we were all getting enchantments anyway, so here he is. Thought, he's a very good player, so I was kind of, I thought I'd use a poison pot. I didn't even use it in the end. He used his, and then instead he dropped his sword. Unfortunately, and he was again trying to Drax his drop sleeping. Too many drop swords in this game, so I just, keep hitting him. He I completely forgot he got knocked back. So he was absolutely wrecking me. Puts me into a crevice. Absolutely, dominating. One thing I cannot handle is knockback. It is completely, overpowered. He kept hitting me back. I really thought, I don't have much chance in hitting him. I didn't really think about strafing in this. I need to practice my strafing skills a bit more, because that probably handle. I think he went back to re-soup. I just get in there, try and combo him, try and get some hits on him while he's doing that, and then he hits me back, and he's re-souped, unfortunately, which is rather annoying. I keep souping, not back. I keep failing there, dropping my full soups. I thought this could be the end here. It traps me in a corner. I keep souping and refilling as much as I can. Keeps comboing me. And luckily right here, I think he steps back because he needs to re-soup. I thought I'm not even going to go and try and combo him after that. I'm just going to get out of this blooming crevice where he's got the advantage and can just knock me back into a wall. I need to just quickly get out, so just quickly got out before he could get me. I ran off and I thought, I'm just going to have the squirrel, because he wasn't doing anything. I thought, he wants a taste of the medicine, but unfortunately I didn't realise that the pit was going to be very soon at this point. So I got my soup all sorted, it was all ready, going for the squirrel, and then the pit just suddenly ran out now, I think. We spawned into the pit for the final fight. Squirrel, I don't know what was preparing for, probably just getting enchantments that whole time, lucky git. So I continue on for this squirrel, and pit comes, yay. So I get my poison pot out and think, right, going straight for the squirrel. He hasn't had anything going at him. There's this snail over there, squirrel over here, poison pot. It didn't work at first, I'm not sure whether it worked or not, but anyway, I started comboing him. He kept hitting me. Now, one thing he did have, because he was chemist, was instant damage pots plus some from the feast. So I already, just another one there, and he would have owned me. I slowly souped. If, I had anyone combo me, I'd have been dead. So, that was a bit stupid of me anyway. I was messing around with a silly bow. I forgot he had knockback, I need to be careful with lava. And then he throws an instant damage pot, and then I've lost my sword, and he takes me out. I'm just distraught with the fact that he managed to do that. Absolutely gutted, but anyway, he won it. Probably shouldn't have kept my eye off the squirrel. He's a bit of a sort of sneaky bugger, but anyway, he took us both out and won the game. So that was the end of that game. He deserved the win, and that ended it all in all. Hey minions, just like to say that a couple of days ago we reached 5 subscribers. I'd just like to thank you all, because I never thought I'd get this far. Anyway, we're at 5 subscribers, guys. Let's go for 10. I'm so close. If this is the first time you're watching our videos, please subscribe, like, and comment. I really love to carry on with my videos. I'm enjoying them so much. I'm happy that I've already got 5 people watching me. I'm absolutely over the moon with that. I'd be over the moon with 2. I can't believe that I've come this far. Anyway, thanks for watching. Obviously, again, subscribe if you haven't watched our videos before, and see you guys. Bye.